All right, guys. So tonight we are working through our last week of in-person classes together, and we're gonna kind of do like a station type workout tonight. We have 4 blocks of stations, and then we'll do some high intensity Tabata type stuff, core challenges in the middle, and then we'll do another repeat of some different station exercises. So each station is going to be 2 minutes long. So there's going to be some endurance factored into that, but not necessarily cardio endurance. Some of it's muscular endurance. So that's kind of what you have to look forward to. You'll need your dumbbells, like 1 set of dumbbells, maybe 2 if you want a lighter and a heavier one. But that's really about it. Pretty basic. Our laddering down will be in the core challenge. So we'll start with some high numbers and work down from to some lower numbers. And you're going to feel great. So let's go ahead and warm up. And we are going to start just with some shoulder rolls, up, back, and around. And then start to move side to side, picking up your heel, rotate a little bit, mobilize through the trunk. As you're doing this, I want you to also point your toes to feel a tiny stretch over the top of the ankle as you do that. And we will move on here. Plant your feet right about hip distance or a little wider. Slow squat down, and then pop up onto those toes. Slow squat down, pop up onto the toes. Like you're gonna take a leap or a jump, but you stay grounded. So we're waking up our feet, waking up our ankles. Try to see if I can balance here. And let's try 2 more. Slow and steady. Good, 1 more time. And done. So just some high knees. You're gonna see some high knees tonight, or if you have space and you wanna run around, you can do that too, but get those hip flexors woken up. And then moving on here, open your arms out to the side with your thumbs up. Feel a little pinch between the shoulder blades. Slow your marching knees down. You're gonna come in and out, in and out. Just working on some coordination. Also chest and back activation here. Perfect. And those thumbs up really help keep the shoulders externally rotated. And let's try 2 more on each side. Good, last one right there. And done. Moving on, we're gonna bring our feet nice and narrow into a big chair squat. So from the side, arms go next to the ears, knees are pointed right over the toes, and then rise up nice and tall. Let's do it again. Perfect. So you're gonna feel that extension through your spine as you reach your arms long, right past your ears. And moving on, we're gonna pop 1 knee up as we come to standing. So pop it up, balance, slow down, pop up and balance. Good. If reaching the arms that high doesn't feel good, just reach them even out in front, and you'll still get spinal extension. Good job. Let's do 2 more on each side right here. And last one. And done. Good. Roll those shoulders back, kick your heels up behind. We're gonna move into a hinging movement. And what it looks like here is that we're gonna right foot back behind. Kickstand lunge here. We're gonna hinge at our hips to begin with, load the front leg, and then stand tall. So loading your front leg, back leg is just kind of resting there, not really doing anything except helping you balance. And then we're gonna move on. Take your arms by your side, swing them back, and then lift all the way up without arching, just stand tall. So it's like a skier with 1 leg. So we hinge, feeling a lot of mobility in the shoulders this way, and then activation in the back of the arms as you squeeze your arms back. And 2 more. And we're gonna move into the other side right away. So plant the other foot, just hinge first. Gonna find your balance because each side is so different. You're feeling that tug in the hamstring as you pull up to standing. And 1 more, and then let your hands hang by your side. And then reach it all the way up. Again, not arching back, but stacking shoulders over hips and biceps next to ears. Let's do 2 more just like this. Feels so good on those hamstrings. Perfect, and done. Moving on, lunges. It doesn't matter which one you start with, you're gonna lunge back nice and slow. Pick up your back leg, give it a big hug, rotate your ankle. Do it again, lunge back slow, hold. Pick up the leg, rotate in the other direction. And continue on. And pick it up, balance, rotate. And last time right here. Now instead of rotating the ankle, I want you to point and flex. Point and flex. Great job. And set that foot down, switch to the other side. Lunge back slow. Pop it up, hold, and rotate. You'll find which side you're strong on. And down again. Other direction. Good job. And take it back. A lot of force comes from our feet, so we want to make sure our feet and ankles are awake and ready to deliver. And one more time, you're going to go in the opposite direction. And then hold that position and point and flex through the ankle. Move your toes a little bit. And one more time in each direction, and done. All right, kick your heels out to the front, flex your feet as you do so, and push and pull with your arms. So elbows pull back, you open that chest. Nice and easy here. Last thing we're gonna do are some lateral ankle rocks. So I want you to place your feet on the ground, okay? You shift your ankle just one to one side, and then rock it in toward the middle. So your knee is gonna open out, and then in. So just rocking side to side in those ankles. You haven't moved a lot today, it's gonna wake up the feet. And one more time, and switch to the other side. Rock. They sometimes call these ankle breakers, but I really hate that term. So we're doing rocks, lateral rocks. Nobody wants to break their ankles. And go one more in each direction. And done. All right, so we are warmed up. We are ready to rock here. We're gonna start with a 2-minute station. All of our stations are 2 minutes long tonight. The first one, you've got a couple different movement patterns here. If you do yoga at all, this is gonna be really familiar too, but this, I want you to think about this as a strength setting for boot camp. So we're gonna hinge at our hips, go down to a downward facing dog, okay? With our hips nice and high, you're gonna roll, just do this with me and then I'll start the timer. So you're gonna roll onto your toes into a plank position, okay? You can go to your knees or stay in your plank and go to a low plank and then an up dog, and then you're gonna rock yourself back. And that is your movement pattern. You're gonna move through that just as many times as you want to or can in 2 minutes, all right? It's not about how fast you're going. I want you to hold each position. We started with this one, it's a little bit of a stretch going on here. Let me get my timer set. So 2 minutes, you can just follow along, or if you know the moves, do them yourself. Here we go. So starting in downward facing dog, heels to the ground, and roll onto your toes. Plank position, hold. Again, drop the knees if you want, lower down, and release your toes, lift your chest, tuck your toes, press back, and let's do it again. Just roll, roll, roll. Again, you can hold plank each position for 10 seconds. And keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Again, just take some time to breathe here. Okay, challenge yourself by keeping your legs off the ground on the plank. You're not going to repeat any of these moves tonight, so just get the most out of them while you're here. Knowing that 2 minutes, you'll be done. Bend your shoes as you roll to that plank. We are in that final minute of work, guys. So if you can make it a little more challenging by holding those nice strong planks for an extra moment or two, slowing down those push-ups, and lifting higher. And final 20 seconds, wherever you're at. Finish one more sequence. And 5 seconds, let's get one more position in here and hold it right to the end, wherever you're at. Hold, 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 and you're done. All right, not too bad, should feel nice and stretched out, ready to move on. We've got skaters and jogs. So here's what happens next. You're gonna skate 10 times on each side, either low or high impact, your choice, and then jog in place, 10 on each side. Repeat for 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. You can stay with me if you don't want to count. I'll be your counter. That was 5. And that was 10 right there, 10 jogs. 1, 5. Right back to your skaters. Remember, low impact. Just glide back and forth, just like this. I feel those push-ups in my triceps. Come on, we got 5 more. And right back to your jog. It's not high knees, it's just jog in place. And back to our skaters, lead with an opposite leg. If you always lead right, try leading left. You're with me, we've got 1 more on each side. Right to our jog or march. So 45 seconds left in this minute. Push yourself just a little bit harder. Get uncomfortable. And final 30 seconds. Can you move a little bit faster, a little bit harder? Go. One more on each side. Jog it out, 10. And we only have 5 seconds left. We're gonna finish. So keep going, don't count. Just go until that timer goes off. And you're done. Whew. Take a breather. Good, kick those heels out a little bit. Stretch through the calves. So we're gonna back down to the ground for the next move. We've got 2 different moves for the chest, upper body, shoulders, core. And we'll engage the glutes a little bit along with the back in the second exercise. So plank position, we're gonna hold a plank and we're gonna take an arm, kind of like a clock. So starting at 12 o'clock out to 3 or 12 o'clock out to 9, 5 times. So it looks like this. Knees or toes, you're gonna reach one arm out, open, in, down. You know, 5 times on one side, 5 times on the other, and then lay flat on your mat. Lift your legs and arms, swim for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you don't want to do arms, just do legs only. Then you're gonna go right back to that plank position. Now plank can be done on your knees, okay? It can be tabletop here, or it can be in a half plank on your elbows or hands. Here we go. Your plank position, your count, 5. Okay, we're trying not to let our hips rotate. Do all on one side, and then all on the other side. And it's not super fast, but it's not slow motion either. Woo! That's a hard one. Those hips want to rotate. As soon as you've got 5, go to the other side. And if 5 is too much, it feels like I can't do that, do 2 on each side. It's all right. As soon as you've done 5 or whichever number you choose, you've got 10 swims, 10. And then right back to that plank again. And you can change positions. Maybe it's on your knees for the second set. That's okay. But the hips stay tucked under. Woo! That was a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. But the good news is we're counting down and we are in our final minute of work right here. We can do this, everybody. Let's do 40 seconds left on the clock. Get into your swimmer, that's your active recovery. And final round in that plank, if that's where you're at with me. 30 seconds. Let's do it. I'm gonna run out of time, so I'm gonna alternate my arms at the end here. 15 seconds to go. Come on, be challenged. Knowing this is not gonna come back to you again tonight. This is the final bit of work. And time is up. Woo! Nice job. Man, that was tough. Roll those shoulders. Move them forward and back. And we are moving on. So, next piece of work, we're gonna be on the ground in a seated position. You need one dumbbell, or if you have light dumbbells and you wanna use 2 of them, that is great. Starting on your sitting bones, and then tucking your tailbone under and your belly button towards your back. Okay, we're in a scooped position here through our abdominals with the weight. We go 3, 2, 1. Press up the center. Okay, you see my back goes straight. Right back down. 3, 2, 1, and right up the center. All right. So that is the only move that I have for you, and it's a long 2 minutes. That we can do it. Here we go. And you can take this as slow as you want to. And up the center. So when you go back into your Russian twist, just go to the side that you were going to go to after the press. That makes sense? And if lifting the arms over the head is not a good fit for you, here's your option. Just do a little curl and then go right back down. But I do want you to sit up, okay, off of your sitting bones or off of that tailbone to give yourself a little break. And those of you that are killing it, and it's so easy, and I want you to go one leg off the ground and alternate legs, just like that. You want to feel your trunk moving. That means your rib cage is going side to side. It's not just the weight going side to side, it's your body. Okay, we're on that final minute of work. And again, if this is too easy, maybe both feet need to come off the ground. What do you think? Woo! Give it a shot. As long as your back is staying safe, it's totally fine to go there. 30 seconds. Burn out. Great job, great job. Come on. Last 20 seconds, you've got this. If you feel this in your back at all, then just stay seated upright and do not lean back. Come on, final one right here. 3, 2, 1. Up the middle, right back down, and done. All right, core is gonna feel that one tomorrow, I betcha. But now we're gonna move into our Tabata. So we're gonna bring up the intensity. You have 2 different exercises you're gonna move through. They are high intensity, so if you need a low impact option, you can take it high knees. This is low impact. Lateral high knees looks like this. You can do step, step, knee, step, step, knee. I do want you moving laterally in your space, okay? And alternating. We have 4 minutes on the clock. This is a big one. You're gonna feel it. Let's see. Tabata timer ready, set. And here we go, high knees to begin with, go. If you have space, run around your space, just keep the intensity up. Knees getting up to hip height. Pump your arms, and go forward and back. And time is up, woo! All right, lateral high knees, so in your space, 1, 2, freeze, 1, 2, freeze, all right? Let's go right now. Come on, drive your knee right up in front, stick your landing, and hold there for a moment. You can make your movement small if that's a better option for your body, or travel with as much space as you have. And time. Whew. While you're recovering, take your breath, take your arms up. Try not to drink too much water during this time. and high knees, go. Come on, right up the center, chest is high, we're not leaning down. Get up. Can you go a little bit faster? 8 seconds. Come on. Done. Woo! Those are starting to burn a little bit. Lateral high knees coming your way. Go. Breathe. Come on, I want you to bend that standing leg. Melt into it. Push your hips back as you land. One more. Done. Coming up on round 3. So 3rd minute of work. High knees. Let's go. Come on, you've got 8 seconds. We got to put the speed on right here. Go, go, go. If you're doing power high knees, they're strong. And done. Woo. Lateral movement. I know it's hard stuff, but it's good for our bodies. Let's go. Stick that landing. Stabilizing knee points toward the toes. Good, you want your chest up a little bit when you land. Three seconds. And done. All right, guys, listen up. 1 minute of work. All you have left in this Tabata. And we'll bring it down to the core. Here we go, high knees. You got space, use it. Run around. And time is up. Woo. All right, biggest intensity you can muster right here. You're not gonna do these moves again tonight, so leave it all right here in this moment. Go, breathe. Squeeze those inner thighs in close to one another. Great job, great job. And time is up. Woo! You did it. 30-second active recovery. Get a drink of water. And then we're going down to the mat with one weight. We're gonna start with Turkish get-ups. Half Turkish get-ups. All right, here's what that looks like. So you guys are still recovering. If you wanna practice with me, you're welcome to do that. You're gonna take your weight, right arm, your right knee bent, and we're gonna pack that shoulder just like we did last week. So if it's lifted, we kind of pack the shoulder, the head of the humerus, right into the shoulder joint. So we're locked in nice and tight here. Left arm off to the side, abdominals squeezing and engaged. We roll off to our side, keep looking at our weight. We might just stop here. This might be your half get up, that's great. Next option is to lift all the way up, just like this, and then just slowly lower, right back down, release the weight, and put it back up. 1 minute on each side. You're going slow enough. You got plenty of time to work through this. Focus on the core, focus on the packed shoulder. Let me get my minute timer going here. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Right arm up, pack the shoulder, right knee bent, left arm to the side, tuck your chin, roll, again staying here first, and all the way up if you'd like. Slowly roll down, keep your eyes on the weight, and reset. Do it again. If you don't want to lower the weight down to your shoulder, you want to keep it elevated the whole time, take that as an option. But it is a roll off the ground and a stabilization in that bottom shoulder. Great job, great job. Keep your eyes on the weight so that the weight doesn't go back behind your head. Nice work. Only 10 seconds left. See how fast it goes? And that'll probably be our last moment right there. So bring it all the way down, control, and reset. Okay, we're going right to the other side. So the exact same thing, left arm up, left knee bent, ready? 5 seconds, right arm out to the side, pack the shoulder in, but keep your arm mostly straight, and roll to the side, look at your weight, option to stop, or all the way. It's a control up, it's a control down. And again, you can do this with just your arm if holding that weight isn't a good fit for you. Over halfway right now. Come on, you've got this. Keep that shoulder packed. I know I'm even feeling my arms starting to waver a little bit. So keep that head of the humerus packed into the shoulder joint. Come on. 10 seconds to go. All right, everybody, check it out. This is your last one. And bring it down. Drop the weight to the side. Boat pose is next. So option 1, boat pose right here. Tailbone tucked, arms by the side. Option 2, one leg or both legs. Okay, those are really your only options. So 45 seconds on the clock, and let's go right here. So chest is lifted, okay, and you're just holding. You're drawing those abdominals tight. Support your back. At any time, touch your feet to the ground, or if you need a little assistance, use the hands. And think about exhaling nice and deep into those abdominals. 20 seconds to go. Okay, so you can see we went 60 seconds, now we're at 45. We're just laddering down. We can do it, come on. Final 10 seconds, nobody quits. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! All right, rest for just a moment. Next up, we got a supine bicycle with both legs. I'm gonna show you the options because you might wanna do one leg at a time. So first option, okay, is one leg at a time, just like this, circling around. You can do a couple on one side, a couple on the other. The next option, it gets a lot more challenging, okay? Arms by your side, both legs go down as far as you can without lifting your back. Hug your knees in and back up. So both legs moving together. This is only 30 seconds, okay? I know you can do it. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, get ready. And where are we at? Get set and go right now. So one or both legs. Drawing those heels to your backside every single time. And again, that one leg option looks like this. Keep going, let's get one more rep in. One more rep and hold. Good, flip yourself over. Your final move is a back extension hold. It's 15 seconds, okay? You're prone on the ground. You're gonna take your forehead right into your hands. You're either gonna lift just your upper body, or you can lift upper and lower. You can take your arms to the side if you want. 15 seconds on the clock, get ready, get set, and hold. Your chin is tucked in, your back is working. Good, eyes are down, so we're not having your head thrown back, we're looking at the ground. Nice job, nice job. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Sit back and stretch. So that wasn't too bad, but you might feel it on the next time around. All right. So moving along, we're gonna come to our feet. We're back into our stations again, 2 minutes at a time. Check this out. You've got punches. So you're in a nice low squat position here, okay? Punch 4, 3, 2, 1. I see you have 4 on each side. Squat, drop, squat, hold, okay? So we're not coming all the way up. You're staying low in that squat. If you have light weights and you want to use them for the punches, great. Either way, doesn't matter. If you don't want to do a squat thrust, you're going to squat down, nice and low, tap back, and then come right back at it. Okay, that's what you're doing. So you got 2 minutes. Here we go. Get that time frame going. And ready, set, go. Punch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Now check out your knees. If you are punching and they are also moving, I need you to stabilize with the hips and press the knees open a little bit more. And you can take that squat thrust slow if you need to, but the punches are hard and fast. Think about punching cheek to cheek. And then pulling those hands back in every single time. Now sometimes we get going with our punches and our hips get going. It's not what we're after here. Strong through your core. In fact, you should feel your obliques as your rib cage is moving. Guess what? 1 minute left. Come on, you can do this. Take the modifications if you need to, but keep going. Now, can you go for 35 seconds more? You've already done 1.5 minutes. Why not finish? Can you punch a little bit harder so you feel your shoulders working? Okay, come on, 15 seconds. Come on, 5 seconds. And time is up. Woo! Nice job. Oh no, I think my legs worked harder than my arms on that one. Great work. All right, next station for you here. I want you to think about those agility ladders that we've used before in boot camp. I want you to visualize one in your space. You're gonna take your jumping jacks in the middle of them and then out, in, out. All the way down your space, okay, or maybe it's 10, and then all the way back, just like that. Then you're gonna do 10 butt kickers on each side, okay? So it's a little higher intensity. You can do it. Here we go. Use your space well. And begin. So landing soft on those toes, knees turned out. Go back. And then get your butt kickers in. 10, 9, 8. And right back at it. If you need to modify, you're gonna go like this instead of doing your jumps. You'll just go out and in, and then out and in. If you choose not to do butt kickers, jumping, then just step and curl. Come on, let's do it. It's a hard one. Your calves are gonna burn out. Don't forget the butt kickers after every single ladder down and back. 1 minute right there. Can you go for another minute? Gotta love those butt kickers. I want you to feel your hamstrings pulling tight every single time. Now think about your knees with your jumping jacks. If they're starting to turn in, want those toes pointed out. Final 30 seconds, come on. You've got this. Work the agility. All right, we're going for 10 seconds more. I'm gonna try to get one more set in. I hope you are too. And finish it up, 3, 2, and done. Woo! That was a hard one. Woo! Calves felt that one, I know it. All right, moving on. You're gonna need your weights for this next one. Here's what it looks like. Okay, both weights in your hands. It's a big combination move. Right leg steps back, we lunge, we come back up, step both feet in, deadlift, row, and stand up. Then we go to the left side, lunge, step in, deadlift and row, and up. So big combination. I am not looking for max amount of reps, I'm looking for good balance, strong posterior work. Here we go, pick up your weight. Slow lunge, step in, deadlift, row, all the way up, reset your lunge, other side. Just take your time here, find your balance. If you want to do this without weight, you can still do your row just by squeezing those elbows up and back. Good, pull that chin in towards your chest. Great work. We're coming up on 1 minute right now. So if this is getting easy, here's another challenge for you. Remember that kickstand deadlift that we did? You can do that as well to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge. Come on. So lunge, kickstand, deadlift row, and reset. Always want to challenge the body. Balance is a challenge tonight, I guess. Let's go, 20 seconds longer. I think we can get one more on each side. I know each one takes a little bit of time. Time under tension, that's what we're after. All right, we still have a little bit of time left on that timer, so keep going until you hear it beep. And that's it right there, good job. And you can put those weights down. Woo. All right, let's go and round through our upper back. Got a lot of work done right there with those rows. And then open your hands out, wiggle your fingers. Okay, a lot of grip strength going on. Holding those heavy weights, moving on, okay? We have another bit of upper body work. So to the ground, you're gonna take some push-ups here and then some bird dogs. So knees or toe push-ups. You're gonna do 4 push-ups, elbows pointing back, and then bring your body in to a bird dog or tabletop. And you've got opposite arm and leg, 4 times total. You go right back to those push-ups. So it's 4 and 4, okay? You don't want to do push-ups, full push-ups, do them on your knees. Do them tabletop, doesn't matter. Let's go, 4 push-ups, your choice. Let's go, 4, 3, and then tabletop position, opposite arm and leg, 4 total. And again, right back to your push-ups. Try them on your toes. Go for that challenge. Slow and steady with those bird dogs. Looking good, looking good. Come on, push-ups. Grip the ground with your hands. And if push-ups are getting to be a little bit too much, you feel free to do chest presses with your weights. Totally fine. You are at that 1 minute mark right now. Gonna get a little challenging, but you can do it. All right, final 30 seconds. We can get one more set in. I know we can. Sweat is dripping. We're feeling good. All right, no one's stopping us here. We've got 15 seconds. I guess we're gonna just keep going till the very end. We don't quit, we just modify to keep on going. And time is up. Great work. Take a little sit back and stretch. And guess what? We're gonna move into our second Tabata. So towel off a little bit. Take about 30 seconds. And up next, you have single leg skips. We'll do right side, left side, just back and forth, 4 minutes. Looks like this, single leg skip, okay? So start with your right foot back. You're gonna be powering up on your left and up, tap back, left, just like this. If you're not jumping, okay, you're just gonna power that knee up, come up onto the toe. Even if you can't jump, try to get up and fire up onto the ball of the foot, okay? It's just as much arms as it is legs. So, Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10-second recovery, you know the drill. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Choose a leg, doesn't matter which one, but the arms are pumping. You'll be able to see all those little muscles in your arms, or big muscles, I should say, as you fire up. And time. Whew. All right, guys, just alternating sides. In 3, 2, other side, go. And it's really great to do this unilateral training because I don't know about you, but I feel the imbalances when I do this kind of work. I know which side needs a little extra attention. Perfect. It's okay. And done. Woo. 1 minute down. Again, even if you're not jumping, fire up. Use that effort. And here we go. Begin. Try not to lean forward, but lift up straight. Come on, you've got it. Can you launch a little higher? Come on, pull. Pull. Time. All right, other side. Finishing up minute number 2 out of 4. Come on, heel to toe. Propulsion straight up. And done. Woo. Again, calves are burning. Halfway. It means 2 more sets of each leg. And go. Come on, lift. Barely tapping that supporting leg down. But driving the knee as high as it will go. And done. You guys are doing great. I know it's hard for me too. Other side, let's do it. Building endurance, cardio endurance right here. Try to launch right off the ball of the foot, straight up. And done. All right, final minute of work. Final minute. It's really only 40 seconds. Wrap your brain around it. Get ready. Get set. Go. Run harder. Use your arms. Pull harder with the arms. Five seconds. And done. Finish up that other side. Take a nice recovery. And we'll move into our final bit of core. Ready, set, go. 5 seconds. What can you do that's bigger than what you're already doing? Come on. Done. All right, kick your heels up behind. Walk it out a little bit. Let your heart rate come down. We'll get a drink of water before we move into that half Turkish get up again. So remember, you'll need one weight. Or the half Turkish get up. So start making your way down to the ground. We'll start with the weight in our right side. Again, option is just roll and then roll back down. That's perfectly fine. All right, let's see here. Get this timer going. All right, so right arm is packed into the right shoulder with the weight. Right knee is bent. Our left arm out to the side. And engage your core. Squeeze it tight. Tuck your chin. Roll onto your side. Onto the elbows, your first option. All the way up. Option 2. Slow and controlled all the way back down. You've got it. Doesn't have to look pretty. Okay, this is a very functional move. Keep looking at your weight because it will move. Mine is already doing it as soon as I lose my eyesight on the weight. You've got it, you've got it. Remember, it's 1 full minute on each arm. Hips press up high. Doesn't that feel so good on your hip flexors? I love that. Your shoulder still packed. And let's get one more. We might have to stop as we pause at the top, hold, and recover it down. All right, shake out that arm. So on the second time through, we feel it a little bit more in the shoulder. That's okay though, it's good for us. Let's move on, left side, okay? So, pack the shoulder down, roll to your right, weight is up, press the hand under the shoulder, lift up. Good, again, that arm wants to wobble, it's not packed, all right? So pack it in, tuck and roll. You are over halfway right here, 20 seconds to go. Let's get 2 more. Come on, get to the side of your body first, and then press up. Great job, last one, everybody. And press it up. You get a nice recovery here in the bottom, and done. Put your weight down next to you. Again, take that arm, cross it over your body. Woo! Wiggle your fingers. And boat pose is next. That's that 45-second isometric hold. Option have the feet on the ground or feet off the ground. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold. Again, we're not caving in. Our chest is lifted. Maybe your arms want to go out at an angle to make it more challenging. Maybe your legs want to go straight. Whatever you can do it with your best effort. Woo! Think about every time your abdominals want to push out, I want you to pull them in. Lock it in tight like you have high-waisted pants on. Come on, you've got only 10 seconds to go. Are your legs drooping? Are they doing this? Pick them up. 4 seconds left. And time. Round your body forward. Take a nice stretch. And then we lay flat on our back for this next one. For the bicycle, either single leg or double leg. It's up to you. Ready. And set. Let's go right here. Legs are straight up. And bring it in. Right back up. So challenge yourself to go low without arching the back and without lifting your shoulders. Now I want you to go in reverse. When you have the movement, go in reverse. Stretch out, pull all the way up. And again, one leg, it looks just the same as with both legs. Go in reverse. And that's all right there. Hold and flip your body over. We're gonna finish up with that back extension hold. Only 15 seconds on the clock. So, fingers underneath your face, glutes squeezing tight. 3, 2, 1, lift. Keep your eyes on the ground. You can take those arms out to the side. You can take your legs wider for more of a challenge here. Pulling your abdominals to your back. Only 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And you made it. Good. Rock your body back. Woo. Good work. So we're going to have a little bit of functional core training with our stretching like usual. So get ready for that. Then you'll be on your way. So go ahead and bring it onto your hands and knees. Tuck your chin, round your back. Oops. No more timers. And then release and feel that arch in the back. Woo! Good, we're gonna round again. This time I want you to take your right, again, no, this isn't my right, but I'm just telling you right shoulder and right hip and bend. And as you do that, feel the stretch on the left side. Then come through the center and do it to the other side. And release. Good, walk your hands to your thighs. Lift up tall, take your hands to your hips, lean back, open up through the front of the body here. And stretch. We're gonna send our right leg forward into a lunging position. So right leg forward, we're gonna drop our hips down. We're gonna take our hands, to our hip pocket, and then come up and over to the side. I want you to squeeze your abdominals, reach to the hip pocket, and lift up. If you can't keep your hands together, that's fine. Just imagine you have a ball in your hand. Some abdominal training here in this kneeling position. And one more time, all the way up. Now drop your same arm as front leg behind your back and just hang out there. And release. Both hands are going to come to the ground. We're going to pick up our back knee, hold it there for a moment, and then take it into a plank position and hold. Stay in that plank. Now, while you're in your plank, I want you to rock forward and back on your toes, and then press your heels back, get a nice calf stretch. Release for the ankles, and then we will drop our knees and take our other leg forward. So in your nice deep lunging position, take your hands, bring them to your hip pocket, and then up and over. Inhale, back down, rotate. Again, if having the arms straight doesn't work, then bend them as you rotate to feel that core engagement. And keep your front knee pointing towards your toes. On this next one, you're gonna hold it up. Same arm as front leg. We'll drop behind, anchor on the hip for just a moment. And then both hands come down to the mat. We tuck our back toes, straighten our back leg. And then send our front foot back into a plank position again. This time, I want you to take one heel to the ground, one set of toes to the ground, while the other one is gently pressing on the back of the heel. You really stretch out your calf. And switch to the other side. Drop that back heel. And from here, both feet on the ground, and let your body go back into a downward facing dog. Woo! And we will walk our hands toward our feet. Good, stay here for a moment. And then bend both knees, keeping your heels on the ground, little Keeley stretch, and then send the hips up high. And wherever you can hold on to your legs is fine. One more time, bend, look out in front, and then send the hips up high. Good. Softening the knees, walk your hands to your thighs, flat back. And we're gonna bring both legs together and sit into a chair, reaching our arms nice and long, and then taking our right arm, bringing it across our left leg, squeeze your inner thighs together, and then take that other arm and reach it straight up and hold. Your hips are low, inner thighs are hugging. You can have your hand behind your ear if you want to. Come through the center and switch to the other side. Great work for the trunk, great stretch for the back. And one more on each side, and lift. Great, and again, keep the hips down. They want to come up. Legs are so tired. And right back through the center. Roll yourself slowly up. Lift your arms at the top. Woo! And we are going to hinge at our hips, swing our arms back, just like we started. But this time, I actually want you to lift up and back, arching the back, pulling your arms back behind your ears, and again, hinge back, and all the way up. And on this last one, let's bend our elbows. Pull our elbows down to our ribs. Palms are open wide. Tuck your chin. So tend to stick it out. Pull it in. Keep your knees soft. And lift your elbows up. And then just bend and lift. And bend. Palms back. And lift. Great job. Reach all the way up. Over to one side. And switch. All right, finally, let's get our legs, and then we will be on our way. So pick one leg up behind, and lift the other arm up. Place it just gently behind the head and hold. And switch sides. Bring it up. Hand comes behind the head. And release. Good. Tuck your chin, round your back, and take a big inhale as you open. And let it relax. And you are done. Wonderful job tonight.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey.
My battery's about to die, so if I disappear,
okay.
That's why.
Okay, that's great. I get it. I know how that is. It's a constant battle all day long.
I don't have my cords with me tonight, so.
What's that?
I said I don't have my cords, charging cords with me.
I hear you. I hear you. Usually I have mine all charged up, but then sometimes I have like all my extension cords out here on the driveway, like So yeah, did you have a good weekend, Shelly?
Did. We went camping to Kirkgowdy, but then today we did some dock diving out at Greeley. There's a big dog show there.
Oh, fun.
So Ruby got her title.
Woohoo! That's awesome. What title is that?
It's junior dock diving title.
Okay.
Distance. I guess it's called distance diving.
How far did she jump?
Well, her average is 14.9, but her personal best was 16 that she got today.
That's feet, right?
Yes.
Wow. That's impressive. You'll have to send us a video.
I will. I actually ordered some prints from the last competition we went to, the professional photographer prints, and they're really good. So when I get up, I'll share
them. Out. She's like, in the air.
They look like they're flying dogs.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
My daughter would love to see that. We were looking at flying cats today, which obviously don't exist, but that's what she wanted to go. Like coloring. Really? So maybe flying dogs will work.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And your camp trip went well?
It did. Yeah. We were going to go out on the water in a kayak, but it was like in the low 70s and windy, and it was like the water just didn't look appealing.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to get wet.
I know. It is getting to be that time of year, right?
Yeah. But then the next day, the day we left, was like perfect.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So we got out on the paddleboard. That was your first time, right? Or no?
No, I didn't get out because we had to leave. Sunday we had to leave, so there was no time. And then Saturday, but maybe I'll try.
Try again.
Yeah,
Or
definitely try.
warm.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there'll still be warm weather because that was in Wyoming.
Right. It does start to turn a little bit. I know we were driving over Trail Ridge Pass on Friday morning and it was ice. Like it was snow, ice, wind. It was awful. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they closed the road right after, well, as soon as the Rangers were on duty. They closed the road and because there was trucks like going sideways and it was bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because we were on the road and the wind was so strong it was blowing our truck like to the side. Yeah.
Wow.
So that rain we got here really, made a difference up there, but whatever.
Yeah.
And how are you doing? How's your week going with your new job?
It's good. Just started today.
Oh, okay.
So I'm exhausted.
Oh man, so much to learn. Do you feel like it's so different?
It is very different.